say the experience that I think we've really enjoyed the most is how friendly everybody is here in Texas.
Well, today is our last day in Round Top. Beth and I had an awesome time. We're going to share some of our experiences. We also have a little short video on some tips that we've written down, and then another short little video on a little shopper's kit that we put together to make your experience in Round Top, or frankly any traveling roadshow, a little bit more successful.
David and I have really enjoyed our time here at Round Top. We've been here about a week. We've loved seeing all the venues. The Warrenton area is an area that David and I really loved. It's tents set up in these huge fields, or they're also called the fields. But the Warrenton area had some great deals, and I have to say the experience that I think we've really enjoyed the most is how friendly everybody is here in Texas. Tons of ladies' clothes. If you're looking for kind of Western, vintage, retro ladies' clothes, definitely Round Top is the place to come and experience that. The food has been really good, and we've enjoyed just our whole experience here. You have to realize that Round Top is just a part of the Vintage Fair. It's a 27-mile corridor. It's called Highway 237, and it's a whole corridor of areas and venues and lots to see and lots to do, and you really have to take your time and not be overwhelmed. So one of the really nice things about Round Top, and we did find this like day one when we got here, and these guides are everywhere, but these are the two, I don't know, hopefully you can see them, the two guides to Round Top. It talks about the venues, it talks about the route. The Shop Daily and the Show Antiques guide are kind of must-haves when you're at Round Top. And then David and I just kind of found this one yesterday, which is the Antique Trail of Texas. So we actually kind of went out of Round Top yesterday and went to a couple of these really great antique stores, but it gives you a whole map on where you can find different antique stores all over Texas. So if you're gonna be shopping in Texas and you wanna get a guide, this is a great guide to have. One thing that we found inside the show guide was the category guide. So if you come to Round Top and you're looking for American antiques, there's a whole list here of venues to hit that carries American antiques, and it will really help you kind of narrow your focus for what you're shopping for. So that's a really good thing. It also gives you great maps. So I have to say, the great maps are inside the guides. Places to eat. I have to say in Round Top, there's not a lot of venues to eat at, but the ones that we found that we loved were definitely the brewery. They have the great duck tacos, chicken tacos, and great beer. Right next to them is Lollipops, and Lollipops serves breakfast. But you just have to watch the times, because some of the restaurants have weird hours, and but really good food, I have to say. And there's a burger place in Round Top, but also check out the other venues as well. So this guide was kind of our favorite one. So this map here, Antiques Week Show Ahead. So not only is it kind of giving you an idea of what's along each corridor, but this map is massive. And when we're talking 27 miles of venues, there are literally 27 miles of venues, of tents, of you name it. You come here, hopefully you can find what you're looking for in the vintage and antique realm. So a few of our favorite venues that we went to were, first of all, I really liked Cowboy Corner. That was probably one of my favorite places. They had really cool stuff, and the guys there were old cowboys, so that was kind of our theme. So we liked going there. We also really liked the Red Barn Antiques, which we got VIP tickets for, which are really not necessary. It's VIP tickets kind of get you in early, and then at 2 o'clock they let everybody else in. I would have waited till 2 o'clock to see the Red Barn Antiques. We were in and out of there in an hour and a half, and we thought we were going to be there actually the entire day.
Of course, right when you want to start a video, a zero-turn mower fires up and starts mowing about 4 lawns right across the street from us. This is very, very, very typical.